Have you ever slept with a woman in these three places before? How did it turn out? What happened? Three places you should never ever sleep with any woman. Yes, don't do that. Don't try it. If not, you're going to lose everything you've ever worked out for. Number one is your business place or your office. This man from Equatorial Guinea, I can guess or I can guarantee you that the reason why this man was caught is because he made this very mistake. Every man needs to see this video. Most times you're working very, very hard. You're putting your dedication, you're always putting effort in doing. But once you make this very mistake in sleeping with a woman in your business place or your office, you see everything will start going down. Do you know the kind of woman she is? Do you know where she's been to? Do you know the kind of spirit she possesses? Do you know how many courses she has already had? So everything you do have a very either negative or positive implication. So this one have a lot of negative implication. Even if the woman happens to be your wife, you're not supposed to do it with her in your business place or your office. Your business place or your office is a place where you should safeguard, just the way you're safeguarding yourself, because this is where you get your daily living from. So if you find a woman very interesting, very enticing, very you like her so much that you feel like you want to knock her, take her to the hotel, book a hotel. Do not do it in your business place. If not, everything you've ever worked hard for will just go down the drain. And most times, many men don't get to realize this. They don't get to know that this is the reason why, oh, this thing happened and this thing happened. Most women have been with so many guys, so many men, and they've carried so many curses that is always following them. Have you even wondered as a man, if I meet a woman today, immediately I have something to do with her? There is always a connection. There's always something. Have you ever wondered why, if you get married and you're not meeting her, there's something about you, like the both of you are not really connected, but immediately you're always meeting yourselves every time. There's this bond and this connection. That is why if you are in a marriage or in a relationship and the woman says, oh, I will not touch you, or something happened, you stop touching yourselves for maybe like 1 week, 2 weeks, you will notice that the connection between the two of you will drop drastically. There's something about that relationship that is going to change. Yes, because one thing that bonds the two of you very well is that intimacy. Once you're intimate with someone, you're building, or your blood and that person now connects together. What the person carries, you begin to carry. What if the person carry bad, you will carry bad. If he carry good, you carry good. And in most cases, when it comes to your business place, you don't defile it. You don't do things like this in your business place, because if you do it, it means you've already defiled it. That business progressing becomes very difficult. And most times you that is in the office, you get to face so much challenges. If not possible, if time is not taken, you will get laid off from that job. You'll be asking yourself, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Is because you've made this very, very mistake. Every man needs to see this video. There are things that are meant for the eyes should not always be used for the ears, because if you use things that are made for the ear should not also be used for the eyes. So if you know that you've made this very mistake, could be the reason why you're getting all this back and forth, you're not doing well. You that has been doing well before, most likely this is the reason why things are being rough and hard for you. Then the second place is your car. Your car drives you to everywhere. Even most places, to most roads you go through, you don't even know what has happened on those roads before you pass through them. So do not make your car something that will really push you or drive you to something that will really buy you or end you. So every car you drive should always be sanctified from things like this. Many women you see are not really ordinary. Anything that will make you have it inside your car, take her to the hotel, book a hotel room. If you have a car, 20,000, 30,000 shouldn't be a problem for you. Do not make the mistake of doing it. Oh, you want to reserve money, you don't want to spend, or you don't want them to see you in the hotel. It's better they see you and your life will be prolonged and preserved. Remember, as you are a driver, you are driving your own. and driving for another person. So most times, most risk is always avoidable. So avoid them, not to fall into them. Then the third place is your uncompleted building or another man's uncompleted building. Whoever that owns the uncompleted building. Uncompleted building is mostly laid with libation, with prayers, with talks. Many people who even enter uncompleted building, you don't even know who they are. The kind of spirit they carry most times at night, you don't know what happens at night. So if it is your uncompleted building and you make the mistake of doing it in your uncompleted building, there's every likelihood completing that house will be very difficult for you. You don't do it. These things are spiritual things that you don't mix with things. And most times, when you feel, oh, I need this, I want this badly, I just want to do it anywhere, mind where you're doing it. Even the bushes, the grasses in that bushes, the trees, they see you, they have ears. Most times they don't even like it when you do it in them. So even in the churches, most times you go to the churches, you want to do it. Mind where you do these things, mind where you put your odunga, because most things might be happening to you. You don't know where the root cause is coming from. You don't know what is happening to you, what you did wrong. Most times you even start going from one prayer to the other, or from one man of God, from one deliverance, you start going from, and most times they don't get to tell you the real thing. So it's best to avoid these things. I've said it before that most times the way you like this thing, especially when it comes to intimacy with women, the way you like it can either break you, it can either break you or make you a very miserable man. So mind, even if you're doing it with a woman, every woman is not the same. Mind the kind of woman you're meeting. And every woman you meet, you want to nag them, there's always something negative that will come out of it, because every woman has a spirit. Either it is a good one or is a bad one. So the more you meet with her, the more you meet, either you carry the good one or you carry the bad one. So be careful where to meet a woman. So if you've ever met a woman in these three places, how did your life turn out? We would like to hear your thought in the comment section. But if you've not met a woman there and you know someone who has already done it before, how did the person's life turn out? We would also like to hear your thought in the comment section. Do not forget that every man needs to see this video, learn from it, and always know that there are limits to everything you do. Most of the things you do always have a consequences. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to always stay in a healthy relationship and healthy marriage. Always know that everything you do in life have a negative or a positive consequences. So everything you do, you should always be very careful. Thank you.